Video opens with sweeping, cinematic aerial shots of lush green river valleys in Eastern Europe, the Prut, Siret, and Dniester. Thousands of years before the pyramids of Egypt pierced the sky, long before the first stones were laid at Stonehenge, a remarkable civilization flourished in the heart of Eastern Europe. This is a story lost to time, a world hidden beneath the rolling hills of modern-day Romania, Moldova, and Ukraine. This is the story of old Europe's last great civilization, the Cucuteni-Trypillia culture. Scene transitions to a stunning CGI reconstruction of a massive Cucuteni-Trypillia settlement. The layout is circular, with hundreds of two-story houses painted in intricate red, white, and black patterns. Welcome to the world of 3000 BC. Forget what you thought you knew about the Stone Age. These were not small, scattered bands of hunter-gatherers. What you're seeing is one of the largest settlements on Earth at the time. We call them megasites. Places like Talyanki, in what is now Ukraine, housed between 10 and 20,000 people, perhaps even more. For perspective, that's larger than any known contemporary settlement in Mesopotamia or Egypt. These were, arguably, the world's first proto-cities. Close-up shots of daily life. People in simple linen clothing are tending to fields of wheat and barley, herding cattle and sheep. The camera moves through the bustling streets of the settlement. Life here was deeply connected to the land. They were master farmers, cultivating grains and raising domesticated animals. The community was the heart of their society. People worked together, building these incredible wattle and daub houses, sharing resources, and creating a vibrant, complex world. There's a tangible sense of order and shared purpose in the archaeological record they left behind. The camera focuses on a group of artisans. A woman is skillfully shaping clay on a simple hand-turned potter's wheel. Another is painting a large vessel with swirling, hypnotic designs. We see a kiln glowing from within. But what truly sets the Cucuteni-Trypillia people apart is their artistry and innovation. They were unparalleled ceramicists. Look at this pottery. The vibrant colors, the intricate spiral and wave motifs. This isn't just functional. It's a form of expression, a language of symbols that we are still trying to fully understand. Each piece is a masterpiece. They developed advanced kilns capable of reaching high temperatures, allowing for stronger, more durable, and more beautiful pottery than anyone else in Europe. And their ingenuity didn't stop there. While the world was still walking, the Cucuteni-Trypillia people were thinking about the wheel. Archaeologists have unearthed small clay models of wheeled carts, dating back to as early as the 5th millennium BC. These miniature models are some of the oldest evidence of wheeled transport in the world, predating the famous examples from Mesopotamia by centuries. It's a staggering thought. These Neolithic innovators were conceptualizing mechanical transport long before it became widespread. Scene shows a craftsman working with a small piece of copper, hammering it into a tool or an ornament. The warm glow of a small forge illuminates his face. They were also among the first Europeans to embrace metallurgy. While stone tools were still common, they began experimenting with copper, hammering it into axes, awls, and personal adornments. This was the dawn of the Copper Age in Europe, and the Cucuteni-Trypillia people were on the cutting edge, ushering in a new era of technology. The video shows a dramatic CGI sequence of a settlement burning at night. The fire is controlled, almost ceremonial. Then, a time-lapse shows a new village being built on the ashes of the old one. Yet, one of the most enigmatic aspects of this culture is a strange, repeating ritual. Every 60 to 80 years, they would intentionally burn their entire settlement to the ground. Why? This is one of the greatest mysteries of European prehistory. It wasn't an act of war or accidental destruction. The evidence suggests a deliberate, ritualistic act. At sites like Păduri in Romania, archaeologists have found 13 distinct layers of habitation, each built directly on the ashes of the one before. Perhaps it was a cleansing ritual, a symbolic rebirth of the community. Or maybe it was a way to consecrate the ground, transforming their homes into a sacred foundation for future generations. We may never know for sure, but it speaks to a deep, cyclical worldview we can only begin to imagine. The scene transitions to a peaceful, golden hour shot of the reconstructed settlement. Families gather, children play, and the smoke from hearths drifts lazily into the evening sky. The focus is on the human element, the sense of community. For over 2,000 years, this culture thrived. their world seems to have been remarkably peaceful. Unlike later societies, their settlements weren't heavily fortified, and their art rarely depicts scenes of conflict or warfare. Instead, it celebrates life, nature, and the community. They created a stable, prosperous, and highly advanced society that was, in many ways, an alternative path of civilization, one built not on conquest and kings, but on cooperation and artistry. The image slowly fades, returning to the present-day landscape, now empty and silent. Archaeological trenches are visible on a hillside. So, what happened to them? Around 2950 BC, the megasites were abandoned, and the distinctive pottery tradition faded away. The reasons are complex and still debated. A changing climate may have impacted their agricultural base. At the same time, new groups of people, the horse-riding pastoralists from the eastern steppes, were expanding into Europe. The encounter between these different worlds likely transformed the social fabric of the region forever. The great Cucuteni-Trypillia civilization didn't so much collapse as it dissolved, its people assimilating and its legacy becoming part of the genetic and cultural bedrock of Europe. Final montage of the most beautiful pottery, the clay wheel models, and the stunning aerial shots of the landscape. Today, all that remains are the silent tells, the layers of burnt earth beneath our feet, and the breathtaking artifacts they left behind. They are a testament to a forgotten chapter of human history, a reminder that the story of civilization is far richer and more diverse than we ever imagined. The world of the Cucuteni-Trypillia was a world of giants, of innovators, and of artists who built Europe's first cities and dreamed of the wheel when the world was still young. Their echoes whisper to us from the deep past, inviting us to listen and to remember. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our shared human past. Let us know in the comments what ancient civilization you'd like to see us explore next. See you in the next one.